Today, my brother challenged me to a game of Minecraft Manhunt. So, I was the hunter, he was trying to run away. His goal was to beat the game without dying. I could die as much as I wanted, however, I had one goal, to kill him. So I started off, he had about a minute of grace period just to get away, get what he needed. And so I started off by just collecting wood. I figured the best way to start was by getting good weapons, and honestly, I didn't really have a plan yet how I was going to catch him. And I kind of laid low. I did watch him from the sideline. I didn't really want him to know I was here, but I didn't straight up try and attack him yet, as I could die as well. So I basically ran around the village. However, I did just kind of run up, see what he would do, but he threatened to kill me, so I ran back. I realized that I could actually die, and that would probably send me back. So I just collected some food, collected some more resources. I did want to create a base because I figured that would be really helpful. But I also was a little bit worried about if he ran away and was far, I wouldn't be able to catch up. But I just decided to get away. And I decided it'd be really cool if I built a house in this ice area. It'd be really cool. Yeah. So I decided right here was really nice. And so I started building with my pickaxe, even though you don't need a pickaxe to mine ice. I don't know why I did that. As you can notice, I lowered my volume because I realized it was making like a glass smashing noise, so you'd obviously know it was there. So I made the house, and this whole time I was crouching just because I didn't want him to sneak up on me. And I finished the house, so I had a little cool base, and I liked it because there were a lot of trees nearby, and hopefully he wouldn't suspect that I was here. So I kind of put some wood planks down so I wouldn't like slip on the floor. And I basically just spent this time just furnishing the house, getting it nicer. I tried to get some more tools. I lit it up a little bit. Basically just did some basic things. As far as I was concerned, he was just collecting wood and still raiding the village. I didn't really want to get in the middle of that, so I just waited. I checked my map. He was actually much further than I had thought. So I was pretty happy about that he wasn't as close. So then I decided that it was time to go get some coal and some stone. Bad idea, because I kept getting all these mobs just attacking me. I was running, and I decided to just dig here, which is actually a really good spot. I decided to dig. I actually pretty quickly found lots of stone, and even some coal, which was pretty good for, like, the coordinates 57. And I even found iron, which was pretty early on, for me at least, but I didn't have stone yet, so I couldn't get it. I decided it'd be pretty cool if I got stone, so I ran back up. But on my way up, I realized that it was going to be more difficult because there were quite a few mobs. As you can see, my house is very lit up. And I see a creeper, and I just built my house. I do not want a creeper to blow it up. But I just waited. I don't know why I waited. Obviously, I blew up. So I had to walk all the way through the village. I also picked up a bed. But I got a bed at the village. The village was pretty much raided from my brother. I still don't really know where he was, as I had thought I had lost the map, which I was pretty worried about, but I got all my stuff back. And I was running back to my house, and this is when I made pretty much the biggest mistake. You can see I pick up granite, and I just fill in the door, and I just wait. I just fill it in with granite. I thought I was going to fix it, but I didn't. I went to bed, woke up. As you can see, I couldn't even mine it. That should have been a warning that I shouldn't do that. Saw the mobs dying from the night before, which I didn't really show in the video, but that was like actually an issue. Then a polar bear starts attacking me, so I have to run back inside my house, but it can't fit, which I guess is good. But then when I went back out, it had like despawned. So I thought maybe it just like despawned. So I went along with my day, and I saw a parrot. So I was running, and I discovered the polar bear was just chasing me as I was trying to tame a parrot. And so finally I lost it, and I was just mining wood. The polar bear was gone. I don't actually know what happened to it, but I think I just ran it, and it just despawned or something. As I kept thinking, and it kept coming back, it eventually killed me. I think it despawned at this point, so I'm running back to get my stuff for like the third time, and then I see his name tag. So I wait. Obviously he saw me. I realized he could actually kill me, and that'd be bad, so I just ran away. It's the first time I realized that he was way ahead of me, and I really needed to catch up. Again, just didn't fix the granite, and I left it, and I went back out to get more stuff. I thought it was fine. I thought that I did not need to fix the door. That's the biggest issue. So I saw this parrot, as I mentioned before. I really wanted a parrot, so I tried to tame it. This thing took like 8 seeds. I swear, it took forever. Finally got a parrot, and I named her Cherry. And then I'm just running, kind of doing my thing, trying to get more weapons, all that stuff, getting more stone because I lost all of it. And finally, I had all the stuff, so I was going to go back and get the iron, but it was becoming nighttime. I always do this. I always go out at night, and it always goes badly. Foreshadowing. But I got really lost. I could not find my mining area. And I wasn't really lost, but I just couldn't find it. I finally found it. By this time it was dark, and I had not placed torches in it. So there were a bunch of mobs chasing me, so I just filled in with wood. It's at the point where I realized I had no way to get out because there were mobs just standing on top, and I was completely locked in and I couldn't see. So I realized that I did know where the iron was, and I had a stone, so I just mined it. May as well get it. And I realized that there was probably under, even though I couldn't see very well. I was pretty sure that was iron, and it was. But I don't know if there's any other. And then I had this idea that if I got coal, I'd be able to make a torch. So I did that, and then I actually realized there was even more iron, which was nice. And that was enough for a diamond sword and a diamond pickaxe. So I finally left with all my new weapons, and I just sprinted back towards my ice house. And I hadn't realized this entire time my brother was looking for my base to try and steal from me. I don't know what, because I had nothing. But I didn't really realize this, so I went back in, and I waited for my bird this time, Cherry. Made sure she was sitting, and then I filled in the door with granite. And then I looked, he was right next to me, and at this point I kind of realized that he'd seen the door in quotes, and he actually thought I could overpower him for some reason. I'm not really sure. I was literally holding a stone sword, but I guess it's good. So I started smelting the iron, and I waited, and then he came back, and then he just destroyed my house that I had worked so hard on. But I had iron, and as you can see, he killed my parrot, so I got super angry. So I just started killing him. I was just going to give him down to 1 heart, and I did. And then he killed me because he thought I was going to kill him. And then a zombie just walks up and just killed him. So I won because I could die as much as I wanted. He could only die once, so my elaborate scheme had worked. It was definitely all planned. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.